Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Construction Complete, the show about all things Mario Maker. Today we're going to be looking at the original Mario Maker, actually, so I've dug out the Wii U for this, and we're going to be looking at an old set of levels I made called New Adventures of Super Mario Bros. Now, I'm half expecting some of these levels to be utterly terrible, so we're going to play through it. I think there's 7 worlds that I made, and I want to go through them and kind of look at what I did and critique them. Luckily in this game, and this is something that's not in the second game, you can see that there are worlds that you can play through 4 levels. So I'm just going to do it, like, hopefully play through them all. Obviously, it's bang on Christmas, so Merry Christmas to all. This is, you may have noticed we're having a slight lack of content recently, so I've been taking some time off. So I'm just going to be doing some chill things over Christmas. The videos you're going to see are going to be proper, like, lazy in a lot of ways, but also just fun. So without further ado, let's just crack on with the first world of New Adventures of Super Mario Bros. Oh, it's weird playing this game. Feels weird playing the old one, but let's do it. So this is very much similar to my Super Mario Bros. 3 remix, except that obviously it's based on Super Mario Bros. I can't remember, like, I will say this level is not very well designed. I feel like there's a lot of issues. Oh yeah, this is back before you had the ability to change up the how things looked. So it'd be a mushroom or a fire flower. Oh, look at that! It's not even. Wow, this is poor, shoddy work on my half, I would say. It's weird playing this. I'm so used to playing the Super Mario Bros. 3 theme in the second game that I've kind of forgot. Oh yeah, my weird end to the level. So this is also a time when I didn't know how to do the flags at the end, so like you can either just jump there or you can jump on that level was so badly made. Like for a first level in the game, you'd never have a giant gap there in front of the end. That was awful. Really, that could definitely use some critiquing. Oh wow. Try and make it go for the look as well. Can you get up there? Probably not. So this level looks, if I remember rightly, very similar to the original World 1-2. Oh, that's cheeky. Going to assume there's a Starman? Yeah. Feels weird to play. Oh, see ya. It's just like everything about this is just horrible to look at. Where you can see that, personally for me, I can see how much more I improve. What is this? What is this? Oh! Like, oops. But having like awful, like you already see the awful enemy placement. Like, don't get me wrong, like I had fun making these, but the difficulty's all over the place. Hopefully see that improve in the further levels as we go on, but also I'm using a different microphone. I'm just trying to see if this sound picks up less noise from my computer. It probably doesn't, but I thought I'd give it a try. I don't think it's as good quality, so I might sound a bit different, but I've got to give these things a try. Whoa, hey! That was close. Oh, this is one of the levels I actually quite like making. I like using the mushroom blocks in different colours. Oh dear, that was poor. Poor on my half. It's just such a... Oh wow. Again, yeah, it's just before you had the option to make like mushrooms be fire flower depending on what size you are. Ugh. Nice little hidden one-up that wasn't so hidden. There's so much like hints of the original levels in this. That's what I like about it, but it's just like you can tell I was very early on trying to make levels, trying to make interesting levels, trying to make them challenging so it's not as easy as the original game. But oh yeah, we also get amiibo costumes. They actually incorporated amiibo costumes. This isn't too bad. I think this level's actually not so good. Oh! This is one of the best things about this game, is being able to dress up in different costumes. And get different music and... Oh! Shit! He's falling down the hole. I like how my death sound there was just when you defeat Bowser. It was pretty cool. Oh, well, that was just silly, wasn't it? I actually quite like this level, even though it's like, again, the difficulty's kind of all over the place. No. There's the real long Bowser. Real long? Real long. The real King Bowser. I don't know what I was trying to say there, to be honest. Yay! We cleared the first world! I vaguely remember most of these levels, but going back to them now after spending so much time critiquing my own levels in the second game, I'm like, Come on, it's time to go do the Mario Take One. There wasn't a mushroom in there. Cheeky little hidden block. Oh yeah, these dudes. Oh! What is that hitbox? What was that about? Also, it feels quite nice playing this with a gamepad. I know a lot of people don't like the gamepad because it's quite big, but I actually really enjoy using it as a controller. Oh, now we've got the SNES sounds. That's a really cool jumping sound, actually. Ooh. Dude, dude. Up we go. Trying to get killed. There's like different parts of these levels. Oh no. There are different parts of these levels. I'm like, oh cool. Oh. Whoops. Yeah, there's different parts of these levels where I'm like, oh, this is cool. Like, really interestingly fun that I made them. Like, there's glimmers of things that I really like, and then there's other... oh, wow. And then there's other things I'm just like, why did I do that? Like, this is the first level I've gone for like a fairly normal ending, but then also the flagpole's too far away, I think. I can't tell. The one thing I never worked out was how far away the flagpole should be. How many blocks. Let's see if I can... I think that might be one too many away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, maybe it's 10 blocks away. I can't remember. I don't think I ever get it right in this. There's no consistency. And you also see this is where I didn't use the warp things. Like, really, you're going to see there's a flagpole under the water in this, which is not what my intention was to be. I should have made it so you go through a pipe like you do with the underground levels in the original game. And that's not the case. I think I may end up going back to these and remaking them in the second game. Oh, look at this dickhead. Yeah, I might go back and remake some of these in the second game. Remaster them. They'll actually be way better. Way more elements to play with and things like that. This is quite a boring level, actually. I want the fire flower. Do 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 do. I remember getting fairly alright level, like people liking them. I'll have to have a look at some point and see if they actually were liked. You can tell they're very amateur. Like, they're not bad for like beginning levels, but there are so many things I would do different. That's kind of the fun part of returning to work and seeing that improvement. There's a lot of levels in the second one that I'm much happier with, because they kind of follow how I would design a level, also how I would expect a level to be designed. Oh no! Oh. That was weird. Pushed the jump button and nothing happened. Let's make sure it's working. Okay. Golden. Not again. Well, this is going to look fairly familiar to a lot of people. You can see exactly what I've... Oh, crikey! I forget. So that's the one thing I don't like about Super Mario Maker 1 and 2. And it only really affects the later games, the later styles, because that's when they introduced it. But I really don't like the fact that Starmen speed you up in this. It's, oh my god. I'm not having a good time. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. I don't like it. I wish they didn't do it, but so be it. Oh, well, I'll take the mushroom. Well, assuming I put a mushroom here. I didn't, did I? Wow, go me. Good job. Tricked me there, didn't you? Just to be that guy, just to wind someone out. Leave the one coin. Okay. Unlock. Now there is, if I remember rightly. Yeah. Oh! God damn it. I'm not doing a very good job at this. Oh yeah, I also didn't incorporate checkpoints into any of my levels, so let's try and actually complete it without dying this time, shall we? Oh. Wow. Oh, I'm having issues with this jump button. I don't know why it's not working for me. Well, that was a dismal display, if I do say so myself. We'll try that again, I suppose. Shouldn't be this hard. This is, I don't know, maybe I might switch controllers if I'm having issues with my B button, but, yeah. I can probably get through this fairly quick. It does give me a chance to kind of just, like, look at, like, stuff like this, like I like. There's some, like, this level's, for the most part, I think is fairly well designed, it's interesting, it's fun. I think when I originally made the whole idea of this, was it's meant to be very similar in terms of, like, levels and things. Like how I'm doing with Super Mario Bros. 3 Remix. Oh, get that terrible music out of here. Nobody wants to hear stuff from Mario 64. But I wanted to be a bit more difficult. I think that's probably why, but I think I overdid it with the enemies early on. I think there's too many, like, those Goombas, fine that they've got wings, like I like that, but I think maybe reducing maybe one or two of them would be a better shout rather than going too crazy. See you later, Mr. Jellyfish. I'm gonna be a bit cheeky this time. Speed up the process. Save having to fight with them. What about these springs? Look at that. So you get to see at least a different part of the level. If I remember rightly, there is a. Where are you? Or is it here? Okay, well I think there's a secret in there somewhere. I just can't remember where I put it. Do 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 do. Ah, worth it. Doodle doo doo doo. Now let's try not to mess this up so badly this time. I don't know what's happening. I don't know why I'm having a bit of a hard time with this, but let's just take all the enemies out. Do, 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 do. I don't think this music's ever going to get old. Let's just do this. Grab the one up because it's useful. Yeah, sometimes I'm having to mash the button twice just to get the what I want out of it, which is annoying. See, I think the flagpole might be too close in that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. Oh, maybe that was the right distance. I'm not really sure. I can't remember how far away the flagpole is meant to be, but hey, never mind. Oh yeah, this is a really good tune. This is one of the best bits of music they added to the game. Especially the build version of this as well. See how ridiculous this is. That's a bob-on pipe, I think. Yep. That. Dude. I actually very much enjoyed making airship levels. They're like some of my favourite things to make. Again, this is probably too hard. Especially this bit. which I completely messed up, but never mind. That bit is actually a bit too difficult. I ended up removing... some of the bill launchers, or I ended up moving them back a bit, because it was too difficult when you're waiting for the thwomps and then bullet bills are coming on. There we go. We got through it this time. It's only going to get harder from here, so this will be fun. Have a look at World 3. Oh, everything's underground, isn't it? Because it's trying to emulate the dark world of the third one in the original game. And there's a dude. Go away, dude. Oh, it's the plant level. So there's plants everywhere. Oh, you asshole. Just gonna wait, see what goes on here. Ugh. Take a random gamble. Yeah. Do-do-do-do-do-do. See, that flagpole was definitely too close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it's one space too close. You can usually tell because when you jump, you want to be hitting the top of the flagpole right near the end of your jump. And if you're not doing that, then the flagpole was too close. That last level was alright. This one's Hammer Brothers, if I remember rightly. Now, back when I did these levels, I did get a lot of my friends to test them and play them. Just because it's fun to watch them play and get beaten. Oh, come off it. I think there's a... No? Okay. Nope. Oh, good. And also, Hammer Brothers in this game, way less dangerous than the original one. I think... I'm not sure what it is. I think it's because when you scroll them on screen, you've got a bit of time before... Sugar! Before they, will get you. Before they start chucking hammers, sorry. Let's just get out of that. That's a fairly short level. Like this. What is this end? What's the end of this level? I mean, it's cool, but I have a thing like putting pits right in front of the flagpole, which is it's probably not a healthy obsession to do. But yeah, I quite like that. There's a lot of ideas in these levels that I really like. I just don't think they're necessarily executed. Oh, this level. This is one of my favourite levels I made in this. And I will, at the very end, show you the version where I made it a scrolling level. And oh my, is it a toughie. This is definitely a level that's got too many enemies in it, without a doubt. Like, you're never going to get this on the original NES anyway. Oh, and a lot of the time you'll hit one of these dudes as you're trying to jump like that, and it just messes you up completely. Oh, that's no good. No. Look at that flagpole too close there as well. By one space. Assuming it's 10 blocks away from the pillars. Yeah, that was one of my favourite levels, but it's just brutally difficult. Ah! Nice. Bit of Luigi's Mansion there. Never played Luigi's Mansion, but I do know that's where that tune's from. Also, that weapon or fire bar is going the wrong way. What is that? What is that? Let's go up top. This is kind of ridiculously difficult. Like, I mean, I know it's not that difficult, but like, it's just placement of things. Off we trot. I can't remember which other amiibo costumes I end up using in this, to be honest. I think Peach gets used at one point. That wasn't so bad. Again, like, it's just fun playing through some of these, but it does make me question some of my decisions. So this is obviously based on World 4, so this first level should have Lakitu in it. Or Lakitu, I don't know how you pronounce it. I like to call him Lakitu. Oh my god, I forgot about that. Wow, talk about messing with expectations. Also, there's no way you would, as soon as you jump there, you're stuck. Oh, and I also put him right high up on the screen, so I don't think there's any point you can get him. Hello? What's in here? I will take those one-ups gladly. What is that about? Wow, that is a wonky jump. Okay, this is bad. Go on, sod off. Nope. And also, he obviously doesn't go away, so the only time you can get him. Another example of, like, the blocks on the left go too high, and there's too many of them. So it makes it easier to hit the top of the flagpole. So there's all these little things, little niggles that need changing and replacing. So we're going underground. Oh, I know what level this is based on. Ooh. If I remember rightly, yeah. I know for a fact, yeah. Straight ripped out of the original. Whee! So this is heavily based on that original level, except... Oh, hello. You know, I need to use those winged beasties at some point. Forgot it's a thing, really. You'll see at some point later on, or you might not see, but hopefully you'll see that eventually I did have the update which allowed me to put the whole mushroom on fire flower thing. It's just weird to look at. Because that almost reminds me of Lost Levels, that little section there. These end sections are hilarious. You don't have to worry about this with Super Mario Bros. 3. You just have, like, the end of the level, have a little bit of a run, and then you're done. This you actually have to think about the platforms you want to use to the flag. Okay, how's this gonna go? This is obviously based on... Oh, they're flying. It's a little bit on the slower side. And they're not red ones. They probably should have been red. I don't think they're going to cause much of a threat. Yeah. Or I should have dropped the platforms down by about 1. Yeah, you can see they're not that one, but that's about it. Those cheeps aren't exactly being much of a threat this level. These platforms need redoing. They're completely out of sync. I actually quite like the design of this level. There's a lot here that I like. I think I just redo like some of the platforms and change the cheeps. Change all the platforms so they're about maybe 1 lower. So the cheeps are more threatening and maybe make them red. So that they can come back rather than just flying off in one direction. But yeah, that was actually quite fun. That was quite well made. I think there was definitely improvement on that level. Right, bob-ombs? Yeah. Ooh, crikey. Bob-ombs and fire piranha plants, or not tuies, whatever the hell they're called. Nope. I don't need it anyway. Oh, you son of a bitch. Go on, get out. Get out of here. Nope. Oh yeah. Don't stay in this area for too long. Again, too many enemy place, too much enemy placement. There's a big dude. A lot of these levels are just too... It's not that they're difficult for the wrong reasons. They're difficult for the sake of basically having too many enemies to think about, rather than actually like making you think about platforming. So there's definitely reasons I would go back and change things. Like, you know, why are you putting that many enemies in one place? You're slowing the person down. You've got to make it worth their while by having some kind of reward for that, or at least, you know, build up to it. And those levels, I do try to make them more difficult, but still. They look a little bit uneven to me. I think I would have made all the pipes lower down or something. So there's like bits that I like, and ideas that I like. I think this is a bullet bill level. Let's see how this goes. What the hell? Oh god. Pink. Yeah. Oops. That cannot be the only reason you come in here for just coins. I didn't think so. Look at that. Good memory I've got. Ooh. Whoop. Like, not a fire flower in sight. God damn it. Oh my lord. That was complete fluke. I don't know how I didn't die then. Oh dear. I do very much enjoy this. Such a good laugh. Okay, that's an awkward jump. These are some of those levels where I'd love to be able to make bullet bills fly at the screen, but there's no way. You can do it in the second game with bonsai bills, but there's absolutely no way of doing it with... Come on, sit down. Sit down. Give me a mushroom. Not that way. I think I use coins a lot more liberally in this as well. Ah, I didn't see you. It's nice hearing this track though. It's actually been a little while, so I'm so used to making Super Mario Bros. 3 levels. What is this end of this level? Oh, backwards and everything. That looked pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Would probably adjust some of the platforms on this level as well. That was an interesting one. Let's see what... Oh yeah, the 1 or 2 ghost house levels I made. I think this is the puzzle one. I can't remember. I thought I'd do something different for this world and go with a... Oh, bollocks. Go with a ghost house. Have a ghost of a chance and all that. Oh god. Do. Well, that was lucky. Not a fan of Ghost House levels like when people do them like the whole puzzle thing. I just don't. I like very linear Mario levels, I'm going to be honest. That's why I like the 2D games generally over the 3D ones, because I just kind of like having a point-to-point level. That's how I've always enjoyed the Mario games. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Quite a nice aesthetic actually using the Ghost House, that breaks things up. Goes with the nighttime theme. I wish I could select what music I wanted on what levels though. Make my life a lot easier. Now you can, you do have that nighttime stuff in the second game, but... Ooh. What amiibo have we got this time? Beach. I've got the Super Mario Bros. 2 jumping noise. Even though I can just run across these. Okay, let's go. Oh! Bowser's a big boy this time. Shit. No, Bowser. Stay away. See ya. We're hoping for a Super Mario Bros. 2 theme coming to Super Mario Maker 2. That would be great. If they could announce that, that'd be lovely. Alright, so far not so bad. I had a bit of a hiccup. Oh, I remember this world. This is also, as you can see, this level here. I've got 2 of my levels, but this level here got taken down online, and I don't know why. There's nothing offensive in this level. So yeah, I think it was inactivity of some of the levels being played. I love this. Watch how they get bigger, trying to fit in the pipes and stuff. Ooh. 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 Nice. I'll take it. Just gonna wait here a sec. Yeah. Wow. Alright. Okay then, game. Let's find myself a mushroom. Not like that. Now the big problem with putting the enemies into big form is their hitboxes become really wonky, and it's kind of annoying. There is a Starman in one of these though. Which, as you can see, kind of breaks the level. Because none of the plants pop up. Oh, so you don't want the Starman on this bit, you just go careering into the holes. So this level is actually generally meant to be quite difficult, and I think it is, because you have to deal with the bigger enemies. This next level, though, on the other hand, is probably one of my favourite ones I made. It is a bit difficult, though. There's one particular jump in this that is a bit... yeah, a bit harsh, but I enjoy it. Also, the thing you can do with these big dudes is smack everything else down. You can break down blocks and things. Take that big spiny thing. Whoa! There's a big dude in the pipe. But yeah, this particular bit. If you're not, that bit is probably the one thing I would absolutely change about this level. That is a problem. Because, quite frankly, you don't ever want to be in a situation where you're going to basically die from something not being your fault. I think there's a plant in there. Oh, Christ. Okay, how did that not hit me? It's got a weird hitbox then. I get to watch spinies hit each other. Take that. It looks really fun. That's my favourite bit of the entire level. And then these guys, for some reason, they should fall down the hole, but they don't. Their little legs going. Well, hey! Like, what? I don't know, I just find it funny how all the end of my levels are just ridiculous. There's just massive holes everywhere. Just trying to make it hard for people. The original game was nothing like that. Like, there were some, but they weren't that bad. Top one. Oh look, a swimming level. Fantastic. Probably big bloopers in this as well. I can't remember. But yeah, this level's really hard because of the hitboxes on the fish. They are wonky as anything. They're actually slightly bigger than they look, I believe. Why did the lobster blush? Because the seaweed. Take that. Bloopers, in my opinion, are like one of the most frustrating enemies in all of Mario. Less so in Mario Bros. 3, but in the original game, they were the bane of my life. Lots of green cheapy cheeps. Which I can't see myself because there's dead bodies flying everywhere, dead fish. Whoa! Oh, that was quite fun. That wasn't so bad. It's alright when you got a fire flower, it makes the swimming level super easy, but yeah, if you don't have a fire flower on that level, it's tough. Oh. Nice, we've got the cannonballs. That's what I like to see. Nice and challenging. Actually, it's one of my favourite levels I made in the entirety of it, even if they are a bit brutal like that. It was unnecessary. Oh, I've just remembered how this level ends. So, if you get too far away, you can hide down there, but it keeps on coming. Yeah, if you get too far away from Bowser Jr., he'll just chase after you. But you can hide down the bottom bit there, which is quite nice. Yeah, forgot I did that. Alright. So I think what's this? Okay, so that is I'll show you that level last as a bonus level. We'll do the last world. Another level for some reason that got taken down. Probably because no one was playing it. We'll do this, and then I will show you the other version of that level I made from one of the earlier worlds. So this is meant to be like brutally difficult. Well, not brutally, it's meant to be playable obviously, but this is meant to be a lot more harder. As you can see, some of these jumps are just a bit awkward. And you have to use the Koopa Trooper there. Wow, okay, I was expecting to get much more run-up. That was weird. So you can... Wow. You can, on 2 block spaces, get enough of run-up to run across a gap like that. Or at least I should be able to. We'll see. Huh. That's weird. That's fine, it's only the start of the level. But you can see there's a massive step up in difficulty. You're meant to be able to run across that, so I don't know what the issue is there. Maybe I've not got enough speed, but... Oh well. Oh, this is the world with the other ghost house level I made. It's a puzzle. I can't remember what the puzzle is, so that'll be fun when we get there. Well, that was close. That was a bit of a squeaky slip there. Do it the old-fashioned way. Wow, that was pretty terrible. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that's an awkward jump. Hitting the pipe and just kind of you have to hold right, and that's also pretty cheeky. Sticking the piranha plant in there. I didn't realize I made this so like. This definitely feels like a step up in difficulty. And there's a hammer brother, or in this case, a sledge brother. I can't remember if they can stomp the ground. Yeah, they can. Taking you out. Oh, wonderful. Good job, past me. Yeah, all these jumps are meant to be like really awkward, so you can't just use like the full extent of your... Secret block with a coin in it. Fantastic. Just what I've always wanted. Whoop. Do. Right. So this is a puzzle level. And I believe, yeah, okay. So I'm gonna mess this up apparently. Oh yeah. I'm glad they went with the Super Mario Bros. 3 version of the P. Definitely. Oh yeah. So this is the only puzzle level I've actually ever made. If you go the other way, it's like power-ups. Now, if I remember rightly... Okay, I might have extended the wall. You used to be able to get up there and just end their level. To go... I think it's up one of those. What is over here? Never been. Yeah, it's just this ghost house music, isn't? Oh. Oh yeah, you needed to have a mushroom. That's right. Do this now. There are 3 different ways you can go, because I made it so that. Had a bit of fun with the invisible blocks. sod it. We've got loads of time, let's just experience this in all its glory. Everyone loves invisible blocks anyway. Oh yeah, what am I doing? I messed that up, didn't I? Oh, they're in shapes of crosses. That is completely unintentional. So yeah, the middle one was the right one to go. And you know what? I don't actually mind this level. It's not overly difficult. It is just meant to be fairly straightforward with... I wonder. Fairly straightforward. Now this is interesting. Doesn't work amazingly well in the first game. But yeah, there you go. There's my one and only puzzle level I've ever really made. Definitely could make it better for sure, but it's not too bad actually. I quite like the idea. It's very similar to the old ghost house. I have no idea what this level is. I didn't remember at all. But I think we're on donut lifts for the entirety of it. Oh yeah, is that weird? I can't remember what this dude's called. Like he's got that weird animated style of Mario. I will actually have to check out the amiibos costumes in a minute, because oh, okay. So there you go. This was obviously made later on. Oh, whoops. Because now I actually put a checkpoint in this level. There's probably a reason for that, because this entire level is on over a gap, over an hole. Ooh, okay. Maybe putting the checkpoint. Why did I not get the mushroom? Maybe putting a checkpoint over a bunch of lifts was probably not the best idea. I'm just gonna go for it. If you're interested in what's down there, it's a one-up. It's not worth it. That is quite a difficult level. It's probably one of the harder levels I've made, just because you can't stand still for very long. You just kind of have to go, or just keep jumping a lot. Like always, there's a level in Super Mario Bros. 3 that's like that, where it's just all donut lifts. Nope. Nope. This one. I think this might be the level where it's... Oh, yeah. I like a bit of Wario. I think this is the level where it's split into two paths. Well, that lasted all of about 10 seconds. Yeah, so one of the pipes takes... Is that this level? I can't remember. I think one of the paths takes you up and down, but I'm probably misremembering. And then there's a bit with cannonballs. Very curious. Yeah, here we go. Jesus. What was I thinking? It's kind of ridiculous, isn't it? And that's pretty much all of the new adventures of Super Mario Bros. I never made a World 8. Not sure why. I think I might have just stopped playing the game at that point. But there you go. That's pretty much all of them. And just to finish it off with some fun silliness, I'm going to attempt this next level a couple of times and see if I can do it. There are other levels on here that I've made, but this, I believe, has a very fast auto-scroll, so we shall see how this goes. You have to hold run and forward at this. Oh no, you don't. It's 99 seconds. That's it. At one point, it did have an auto-scroll on it. So this whole 99 seconds thing was like just to see if I could bomb through the, like basically figure out like speedrun strats for the level, which I'm currently not doing. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm determined now. So you want to jump. Problem with hitting enemies. They mess you up. Do that. Now, the good thing in this game is you hold down jump as you hit an enemy, you will bounce very high. Sometimes that's good. Sometimes it's not so good. But in this case, because there's a lot of platforms up. Okay, interesting. I know at one point I definitely made the version of this level with an auto-scroll, and it was pretty tough. That's probably why I changed it to 99 seconds. But there you go, that's pretty much just me playing the old Mario Maker courses that I made. I had a blast playing through these again. Some of them are terrible. I may go back and make these at some point in the future, like remake them in the second game, kind of figure out what to change and whatnot. It's a shame that I can't just port them over to the second game and then build them off that, but... Oops, as you can see there is a lot more stuff here as well. I might do a separate video on Mark's trial. That was one I made for Mark. It's probably the hardest level I've ever made. It's ridiculously difficult and pretty broken, but I'll come back to that at some point. But that's going to do it for me today then, guys. Thank you very much for watching as always. If you like this video, hit like. If you want to see more, obviously hit subscribe. Comment down below on your opinions of the original game and what you think of these levels. Obviously the links for Facebook and Twitter are there too. And like I said, I hope you're having a good Christmas. I don't know when this video is going up. It'll be around Christmas time. But have a good Christmas, and I'll see you in 2020, and I'll see you next video.